All right, folks, welcome back to Dood Brewing. Today, it's Thanksgiving morning here in the States. So, in the spirit of that, I'd like to thank Exit12 Nick for giving me a box of beers yesterday. That helped motivate me to not get ready for today's brew day yesterday. So, thanks, Nick. Also, thank you for inviting me this morning to start drinking beer. So, I'm already one beer in here, early AM, Thanksgiving morning. But today, we're finally getting back to the brewing awesomeness of this channel. We're going to be brewing an amber ale today, requested by good friends of Dood Brewing, Eric and Chrissy. Chrissy, this one's for you. Amber ale. So, as you can see, I haven't done anything to get ready yet, so it's going to be a long day, but I have nothing else to do but brew, drink, and eat. So, let's get into it. All right, we're all set up finally. I got the RO water in. Now it's time to add the salts. I've been pretty distracted so far because we got the Lions on. It's Thanksgiving. I've already started drinking. So, hopefully I remember to get enough footage to actually put a video together for you guys. So, hopefully this doesn't suck, but we're gonna quickly show some water salt additions. I know, exciting stuff. So, hang on to your hats. It's about to get wild. I'm using the Brewfather water profile for American Amber Ale. So far, Brewfather's been pretty good with their water calculator thing. So, we'll see how this one turns out. Check this out. And there you have it, salt additions. It doesn't get much more exciting than that, does it, folks? Salt additions. All right. Next up, I'm going to get the grain together. Luckily, because I was drinking instead of getting things ready last night, I have plenty of time to get the grains together and crushed while everything warms up here on the brew rig. Yeah. So Here we go. All right, I got the grains together. It's time to open the door to the coldness so I can cold crush these grains. What is cold crushing? Well, it's when you live in Michigan and you need to go outside to crush your grains and it's cold out. Cold crush. Yeah. So you never want to crush inside unless you have proper suction or whatever, because you don't want that dust to be kicked up, especially when you have a heater going, because that dust can explode, believe it or not. So make sure you're either well ventilated, somehow capturing that dust, or just be outside like I'm about to do. Also, don't let me forget, I'm running really low on gypsum. So I need to order some more gypsum and acidulated malt. I'm experiencing Olympic levels of ADD right now with brewing, football's on, Mrs. Gamdude is inside cooking. It's just sensory overload. So here we go. We're gonna try and power through this brew day. Amber ale. All right, let's crush. All right, folks, here we go. We're crushed up. Lions won, so I can focus up. Let's get these grains in the mash tun. Take you off the tripod and let you get a look-see at what I'm seeing. I think we're ready for recirculation. Yeah, we're ready. All right, no, we're not ready. Need to put auto Sparge action on here. All right, let's fire up the recirc. Let's see how amber we are already. Not really. But we're recirculating. Looks good. We'll reset our timer, 60 minutes. I might reset that again once we hit the 152. Mashing at 152 for 60 minutes. All right, we're about 2 minutes away from letting it rest after mashing. Like I said before, I let it sit with the pump off for about 15 minutes while my hot liquor tank heats up to Smash out temp 171-ish. But let's have a look, see at what the color is turning into now. It's getting a little amber-ish. I think it'll look a little more amber, you know, in a glass, but whatever. There it is, looking nice and clear. See what we can see from the top. Oh yeah. Nice and converted. Oh my God, it smells so good. Oh yeah. Up next, rest, and then we start the Sparge. All right, folks, we're at the end of the rest. Full gimbal mode has been engaged. We've got Unitank being rinsed. I'm about to do the 1 ladle Vorloff. Then we got something else we got to do. But let's Vorloff so we can get this Sparge going. Fly Sparge. Said ladle. Valve closed. One ladle, Vorloff. Now let's grab a mash sample. Engaging spargeage. We'll let it build up till we get about an inch sparge water above the grain bed. Then we'll slow it down, which hopefully you'll be able to see from this camera angle. Another cool thing that maybe only the beer nerds will appreciate is I got this sweet little glass ball to put in my sight glass so I can see where the levels are a little easier. Can't remember, I was watching some brewing channel, can't remember, I'll put it up on the screen. That gave me the idea to look for that. So I didn't even know it was a thing. Well, maybe I knew it was a thing, but I didn't really realize or think about it. That's where we're at so far. That action. Even though you've already seen the time lapse from there. Hopefully you don't mind this little trip backwards in time so I could share this awesome find. A little glass ball. Awesome. All right, folks, sparging complete. We got 13.5 gallons in the boil kettle. Time to bring it up to a boil and hopefully not have a boil over. So far, so good. Extremely long brew day because I pretty much didn't even start brewing when the football game was on. I was just watching the football game. So, it's going to be a late night on the old amber ale. Plus, I just got done chowing down Thanksgiving dinner. So I really want to go to sleep right now. But we're going to power through. Yeah, so I'm going to start cleaning up the mash tun. We're going to let this come to a boil. And we don't have the first hop addition until... Oh, what am I talking about? We got a 60-minute hop addition. We're going to go with 1 ounce of Galaxy at 60 minutes. Now, a lot of people think that the 60-minute hop addition is just, you throw whatever in there, it's just bittering. But I kind of think that that 60-minute addition does matter. I'll give it to you, it doesn't matter as much. But I think it can carry through. Yeah, that's just what I think. So we'll come back for the 60-minute hop addition, or if we have a boil over or something else exciting. Stay tuned. All right, so we came to an uneventful boil, meaning no boil over, like not even close. So here we are, 60-minute addition going in. Like I said, Galaxy. I told you that I'm making this beer for my friend Chrissy. So when I was looking at the beer, I just Googled Chrissy just to see, you know, what was going on with the name. And turns out it's a slang term for Christmas in Australia, I think. So I'm like, okay, let's use all Australian hops in this one for Chrissy. It's a stretch, but whatever. You know, you find inspiration in weird places sometimes. So we're going all Australian hops in this one. Galaxy and Vic Secret. So we'll see how that turns out. This will be a Christmas amber ale. Even though I don't really plan on adding any spices to it. You know, I got to do a little stretching to make this whole story come together. But it is getting into Christmas season, so it works. All right, enough blabbing. 60-minute edition going in. Set the old timer. 60 minutes. Let's see if that gets anything going for us. Nope. Smells good though. I know that much. So I got the fermenters all ready to go. Still watching football. Working on the mash tun, cleaning it out. Exciting stuff. If you guys aren't homebrewers now, you should become homebrewers. Okay? Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you're doing, go ahead and ask for a kit. Get started. Visit Beer and Wine Hobby, official sponsor BrewTubers. They'll hook you up with everything you need to get started. Oh, also join BrewTubers. We'll help you get started in this awesome hobby. Yeah, that's my sales pitch. See you guys at the next step. Now we're dropping Vic's Secret in at 20 minutes. Oh, it smells so good. Boom, 20-minute edition in. So, as you can see, I also dropped in the jaded chiller at like 30 minutes. Get all that delicious hop residue from around the edge. Get it into solution so it can work. All right, so we'll have yeast nutrient at 10 minutes and Irish moss at 5 minutes. And then we'll do the other ounce of Vic's Secret as we're whirlpooling. Whirlpool Chill edition. All right, folks, time for the 10-minute yeast nutrient edition. Exciting stuff. 5-minute Irish moss edition going in. All right, folks, here we are at the end of the boil. We're going to kill the element. Take a quick reading on what our boil off was. Probably should get a sight glass. Boom. Exactly 1 gallon an hour. Boil off. Yes. All right, let's start the whirlpooling action. Start the whirlpooling action. Get another ounce of Vic's Secret out of the freezer. Crack the garage door so I can have somewhere for the chiller water to go. Once I see this sucker start swirling, I'm going to add another ounce of Vic's Secret. Can you believe this madness? All right, going in. Going in hot. But we're gonna kick on the water. Start chilling this sucker. There we go. We have chillage. Awesome, isn't it? So much fun. You guys know. You're brewers. You know the fun that is being had right now. It's the only thing keeping me going, really, because I'm super duper tired. But we're almost done. What else do we got to do? Well, we got to let this chill down. Then we're going to send it over to the fermenter. Then we're going to aerate. Then we're going to drop in our tilt. Hashtag Team Tilt. Pill sucks. And then we're going to pitch the yeast. Now, I'm using WLP 001. It's been my go-to for years. When Imperial was a sponsor of the BrewTubers, I was trying to use all Imperial. But, you know, we're kind of in between yeast sponsors right now, so I'm going back to the old reliable. Clean, reliable, should let the malt shine through, and also, you know, not get in the way of the hops. Why does my mustache keep curling back? All right, there we go. So yeah, that's what we're doing. 001. It's currently downstairs on the stir plate, getting awakened. So, yeah, I can't remember where I was going with that, but that's the update. That's the to-do list before I get to go to sleep. Yeah. So, we'll see you when I send it over to the fermenter. All right, folks. Full gimbal mode engaged. We're ready to send it over to the fermenter. Valve is open. Engage. Whoa. Engage. Send over. If I was graduating high school, this would be one of my graduation pictures. I'm only thinking about that because my daughter Haley is fixing to graduate this year. Can you believe it? It's looking pretty amber, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. Oh, almost forgot. Got to do the also important but not really important Whirlpack sample get. So we'll do that too. What a brew day, ladies and gentlemen. What a great, great brew day. Hit my pre-boil numbers. Actually a little better. I was shooting for 1044. Pre-boil was 1046. We'll see what the OG ends up being. So, I remembered where I was going with the yeast discussion. Like I said, I'm using 001 White Labs, but I'm going to pressure ferment it because I want to try and hold in any aroma that those Australian hops are going to give me. And I just feel like pressure fermenting just like, I don't know, locks it in a little better. Might just be in my head, but, you know, I have the spunding valve, so why not? Plus, I feel it's, you know, it's ready so much quicker when I go to keg it. There's just so many pluses. I haven't pressure fermented this yeast yet, but I think it can handle it. I don't see why not. So, let's go ahead and get a Whirlpack sample. first before we forget. Let's get prime the lines with a little sample. I like to take a pH reading of the wort just for reference. There we go. We'll squeeze out as much air as we can. Twist it up, and there's our Whirlpack sample. We'll see if she blows up. Hopefully not. Hopefully not right away, at least. Like I said before, I'll put this in another, like a sandwich baggie, just in case it does blow up. And I'm going to take it inside somewhere warm, so it'll, if it's going to do something, it'll do it a little faster. All right, now that's done. Time to aerate. So we'll go 2 minutes at 1 with the aeration. All right, that's 2 minutes. Time for the pink tilt to go in. Team tilt. If you order a tilt, mention that Dood sent you, and you'll probably get nothing but a tilt. But do it anyways, because that'd be cool. Top-notch customer service. I mean, this is just awesome. So, I'm going to pause this video so I can connect up my tilt to Brewfather, because I do everything on my phone. So we'll be right back with yeast pitch. Look at how happy this yeast is. Also, we have a special guest out here in the brewery.
No.
You can't escape the gimbaling action. Mrs. Dood clearly indicated to me before she came out here that she did not want to be on the recording. Maybe after another 20 years or so, she'll realize that that wasn't going to happen. Oh, the yeast smells so good. Smell the yeast.
It does smell good.
See? Told you. Oh, yeah. We need to... Oh, it's too fast for the gimbal again. It's all right. Hello, gimbal. Almost forgot to capture the stir bar. All right. You ready
What?
for the yeast to go in?
Ready.
Yeast pitch.
Do it.
There we go. Yeast is pitched.
Is it Janie or Cardi B?
This is Cardi. In fermenter Cardi. Of course, named after Cardi B. Oh yeah, I hooked up the repeater. You didn't see that action, but you've seen it before. So, yeah, we're going to, spunding valve is connected. We'll turn off the airlock. Boom. All buttoned up. That's going to do it for another amazing brew day. So, what else?
You had a great dinner too.
Oh yeah, great dinner. It's Thanksgiving. The wife cooked up an awesome feast. And I'm not just saying that because she's sitting right there. But it was awesome. Made me want to go to sleep immediately after eating, but had to finish this brew day. So, hope you guys enjoyed the brew day. The Amber Ale. So, support your local homebrew shop. Support your local brew pub. Don't forget to smash like. Hit subscribe. Right, honey?
Right. All the buttons.
And I don't have a beer because I'm getting ready to go to bed. But cheers anyways, and I'll see you in the next video. The dog's getting their Thanksgiving treat. What are they getting, honey?
Bountiful chopped blends.
Ooh.
And whatever sides or whatever Thanksgiving dinner they can have.
They're going to be pumped about that.
Mm-hmm.